and welcome back to Rue's Life. So here I am in the shed, but what I want to talk about today is our most recent fabulous find, and that is these amazing wood chip. So I will tell you the story behind them. I will insert a couple of photographs as well, and then I will show you what we've been doing with them and what we've got. So over the last few months we have had a real succession of storms. We had Storm Arwen and Storm Barra, then we had Corrie and another one, can't remember the name off the top of my head, but essentially we had an awful lot of storms in a fairly short space of time. We had quite a lot of storm damage here on the farm and also the surrounding farms and near to the lanes that we use to travel. So Chris and I were actually on our way to the local feed merchant to pick up feed for the horses and the chickens and the sheep, and we noticed that they had started, one of the big trees that had come down and had been moved into a lay-by, they were actually there chipping it. So we were really cheeky and we pulled over and we asked them what were they doing with the chip, and they told us they had no plans for it. It was just going to be blown up into the side of the lay-by, sort of up the embankment, and left. So we explained that we were just round the corner, that we were local and that we have a vegetable plot and that it would be really useful for using on our pathways, and they told us we could help ourselves, and they were actually delighted that it would be going to good use. So we zoomed home after we'd been to the feed merchants, grabbed a load of bags, and we actually made several trips. Now we've had enough to completely top up all my bark pathways. We've got a builder's bag which I will show you in a minute, and there is still plenty left in that lay-by, so we are going to pop up and collect some. It's also my route to and from work, so what I'm going to do is pop some bags and a shovel into the back of my car, so that when I'm on a half shift, when I'm on my way home, I can just pull over and get some. So I'm not even making a special journey to go and fetch it. So we're absolutely thrilled with it. I have been signed up to a scheme which is called Chip Drop. I don't know if any of you have heard of it, and essentially you sign up for it, and then any local tree surgeons that have any wood chip that they want to get rid of, they can check this database and come and drop it. But I've been signed up to that scheme now for a full 12 months, and I've never received anything other than emails every quarter asking me if I want to stay in the scheme. So it never came to anything, but as luck would have it, as I say, we spotted these chips and they were more than happy for us to take them. So enough rambling, let me show you how amazing the pathways are looking, what we've already put to one side, and I will pop some photographs in here when I edit, so you can actually see the big pile from which we've been taking them. So let's go and have a look at these paths. So as you can see, if I just bring the camera up and pan around, I've topped up the pathway all the way around these beds, and it looks so much better. And in fact we're finally here level again, because it was starting to dip just here where we've trenched the polytunnel. And then if I just move back, so the plan is going to be that I will take this end away from here, we'll extend the pathway all the way up here and right the way down the side of the polytunnel. If I move again, there will also be a pathway down here, across here, around the edge of this bed and along here, and also If I just move again, in fact, let's go across to the other side. So we're now down the other end of the plot, and what I want to do is extend the pathway here. Let me move the camera all the way out along here, again down the side of the polytunnel, and then along here as well. So if I just step back, so that the path will sort of end somewhere along here and run across and then down the side of the polytunnel. And that's going to make such a difference, not only to the aesthetics, to muddy boots. It's going to make it much easier when we come to trim or mow. No more trying to mow against the polytunnel or flicking grass all over the beds. And it's also going to help because we have so much grass here in the paddock, and there are a lot of slugs. So the more bark chip I can put down, that's going to make yet another barrier for those slugs to not want to cross. So it's going to help along with the other things that I put in place. So here you can see the builder's bag that we've already filled. It's absolutely full to bursting, and there's still plenty more in that lay-by for us to go and fetch. So I'm absolutely thrilled with our free goodies. It's going to make such a difference to the plot, and we're going to keep our eyes peeled going forward if we happen to see any more. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all again soon.